In Boston?
Ken Wilson at the organ, Bill Green at the piano, handsome Bob Elliott, handsome debonair, Percival Ray Gould.
And good afternoon, everyone.
No, lay off that afternoon.
Oh.
Of course, you and I don't belong in that class anyway, Bob. We're not fancy Dans, that's one thing.
That's right, and we're starting a new drive against that today, aren't we?
Talking about new drives, I was driving all over the state of New Hampshire yesterday, Bob.
What were you doing up there?
I was
not
vacationing.
Not what I would come to my mind first.
I went up to Bretton Woods.
You did?
Yes.
Did you take your golf clubs with you?
Yes, I brought the golf clubs, and then I came back home, and I had a very enjoyable meal at the Old Acres Inn in Dunstable. I thought I would mention that.
Did you get it free?
No, absolutely not, but that was one of the finest meals I have ever had.
I remember 79 I shot on that Bretton
That's the
Woods
Old
course
Acres
about
Inn
8
in
years
Dunstable.
ago.
I'm going to get the first mortgage on that.
Remember that, Charlie? That 79 we shot up there?
Up where, Bob?
Bretton Woods?
Did you shoot a 79
Yes,
up there?
sirree, boy. It's a tough course, too.
That isn't too bad. Then we went over, and I went up the ski-mobile.
Did you really? How was the skiing?
No
Kinda
snow.
tough, huh?
No snow. I went up the ski-mobile. They have it running in the summer just so
Yeah.
you can take the trip, you see.
Yeah.
That's
Did you take
over.
your camera up there with you?
Yes, and I was taking panoramic shots.
Were you?
Oh, yes, you see. Yes, indeed. The beautiful pictures I'll have to show my friends. Excuse me, did you drop your watch, Bob?
Yes, I did. Will you pick it up, please?
Certainly.
All
So
right.
what did you do this weekend?
I just stayed home and took it easy.
You did, eh?
Yes.
And where did you go?
Nowhere.
What do you mean by taking it easy?
No one was there.
Uh-huh. You're all alone, you mean?
I was going over to Bill Green's house, and I figured, well, he'd have company.
He would. Johnny McAteer is down there again.
He's down there for the whole week.
He didn't show up.
Oh.
He's smart enough. Johnny didn't show up.
Well, he's probably getting too big for his britches now.
He better not be getting too big, not on that boat. Probably he was bailing out yesterday, coming home from Provincetown.
That might have been it. He might have been. Clear your throat. will
The
you?
orchestra plays going down, and on the way back they help bail.
Now, that's not that kind of a boat.
Had a phone
at all.
call from Fran Hart this morning, Bob.
Did you?
I understand Fran was laid up, but today he's back in robust health and is at his fighting weight right now, which is about 35 pounds, soaking
No,
wet.
it's more than that. It's about 435.
I think you're right on that,
I think
Bob.
I'm closer.
Sure.
Which,
How about the commercials today?
well, we have
what's the
4
situation?
of them. We can
here?
go leisurely through them. Unless
Oh,
it's
only
Saturday.
4? No,
Yeah,
this
we
is Monday.
Chesterfield, Magnolia, Admiral, and Revere.
Well, that's all there is. 4. Well, let's have Chesterfield now while we're thinking about it.
All right, we don't want to forget.
Chesterfield over and over again. Chesterfield satisfy women and men. Milder, much milder, all smokers agree. Always buy Chesterfield ABC.
The mail has been filling up rapidly on our contest, and also I might mention that I've had 40 or 50,000 in the last month for me to sing. Today I promised to sing the second chorus of Everywhere You Go.
Gee, isn't that wonderful? And I'm glad you give us that warning, because I know a lot of people will plan not to be here.
That's my latest recording, friends, if you'd like to have it, and every record collector certainly would.
I wonder
want
if
to
you'd
have
tell
it
us
in
a
his
little
library.
something about the band that accompanied you on that particular record. I've heard it.
Well-
I played it on my morning slot the other day.
Well, Bob, it's a 14-piece orchestra, as you know.
Yes.
Or I don't believe you do. And it's headed up by a young man whose name is Querdliff.
I haven't heard of him, but
That's right, Ken. His name is Quincy Querdliff. He mentioned you. I believe he knows you in a professional sort of way. I mean, I think he was an organist
he wouldn't
originally,
want to know
too.
you any other way.
The particular arrangement we have was borrowed ever so slightly from an Evelyn Knight.
That's Evelyn Knight.
Oh, Evelyn Knight. And it sounds pretty much like her record, although I think ours was a bit more schmaltzy. We had a
yeah.
glockenspiel and a sousaphone in the orchestra to give it color and tinkling noises.
That's the word I was looking for, glockenspiel.
One of the-
That completes my crossword puzzle for today.
Does it?
Yes.
Let's see, does it fit?
Sure.
Yes,
fits
it
right in
does,
there.
Bob. Congratulations to you.
GLOKINSPEEL.
Oh.
Fits right in there, see?
Well, congratulations to you,
Boy,
sir.
my day isn't complete till I finish that crossword puzzle.
It isn't, huh?
No.
Say, we had fun. Did we mention it about... Oh, I guess we did
We
mention
talked
it
all about it
Saturday.
Saturday.
Being a
Saturday
big
was rather a dim day in my memory.
It was a dim, dull day.
Yes.
Awful.
And this is starting out the same way.
Well, it's pretty dull, and it's quite dim, as a matter of fact. I think you're right.
We do. Now it's the time for the life and loves.
Scratch that V.
It's time for the life and loves of Linda
Excuse
Lovelace.
me, Bob. Whoa, wait. Jelly bean?
Yes, I'd
All
love a
right.
jelly bean.
Why?
I hate to take your lunch.
What color do you want, Bob? I'm going to give you the purple ones.
Oh, I like those. They're
Those
great
are the,
flavors.
Those are the imitation grape flavors. I want... Wait.
Why don't you play the theme and I'll introduce breakfast.
No, we're eating jelly beans.
Well, all right. We have a schedule to meet here, you know.
Bob, I want to make sure you get some purple ones.
Get some.
Has he got some
I
purple
got
ones?
purple.
Good.
I like purple.
Ken, would you like some?
No, thank you.
All right.
Okay, now?
All right. Now we can go ahead.
Life loves of Little Lovely. Written for radio by Carrington Love.
Hey, wait a minute! I got a purple one! Ah! I'm gonna die like a rat!
Ray Goulding, who believes he's Napoleon, and Bob Elliott, who today thinks he's King Henry VIII.
No, you think you're a footpad, Bob, remember?
Oh, I'm a footpad today. We're seated in our private eye office, looking over some private eyes that have been sent in to us.
It's a good-looking eye.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Is that my hat or is that Ken Wilson?
I believe that's the Telltale Heart.
It is, huh?
We should do something like that. Something by Edgar Allan Poe. Does our cast have anything literary?
Everything here by Edgar Allan Poe, any of you guys down around here? I got something here called a raven.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, wait till I get my part.
Quote the raven, hey.
Nevermore?
Nevermore quote the raven, hey.
Well, how are we going to do it then?
Oh, well, we will quote it this time just once.
Bob and Ray, who are seated in their office quoting ravens, look out through the dust-covered window, blowing a particle of dust away from a corner of the pane.
Hey, there's no glass there.
Ray looks out.
The air outside is dirty.
He makes a startling discovery.
It's dark out.
It must be night, by George.
It must be night by anyone.
Shall we go out into the night in search of the missing footpad?
Might as well go now if we're ever going to go. So long as we have this courage. Would
Well,
you like
we're-
some more before we go?
We're never going to go, are we?
What?
We're never going to go.
We'll go right now.
All right,
me.
right on. Through this corridor. Hey, it's mighty dark down here. I don't like the looks of things.
I'm afraid.
In fact, I can't see anything to not like the looks of.
Hey, wait a minute. Look
That
straight
music
ahead.
is so loud I can't hear a word you're saying.
Straight ahead. That's what we need, the music. Saving the whole thing. But look, straight ahead there.
There's a glimmer
Listen.
of light.
Listen.
It's
Listen.
light as of a flashlight being flashed at us.
I think we're in a deep cave and we're walking to China.
Hello?
If we only had a filter microphone, it would be more realistic.
I know it. I'm afraid that we're going to come out into a new world.
A world that
A world
we
will be...
can't even imagine now.
It'll be different from anything we've ever known in all our life.
Yes, that's tomorrow. A new world, like none we've ever imagined, Peanut Butter. Meanwhile, cross town in Rivers.
Hey, wait.
He's found the lost chord.
Wait a
over
minute, Mr.
there.
Wilson just found a new chord. Play it again,
What
Ken.
is that chord you just found? What is
Play
it?
that
Hold
one
on.
chord again. He found a new chord. Play it, Ken. I liked it very much.
It
at
was
the
beautiful.
End. Well, he's going to find it. He can't find it.
Of course you can find it.
As we speak to you from Carnegie Hall, Mr. Wilson is playing on the organ. Today he is playing some fugues.
That took
by
just about
Bach.
every one of Mr. Wilson's arms and feet.
What's that again?
That took all of his. It took both of his arms and both of his feet. That fourth foot was cracking walnuts, of course.
Match. What else would it
But
do?
that is a mighty pretty chord, and I wish you'd put that down in the Ken Wilson chord book and include that in the next set of lessons which we're sending out.
Mr. Wilson, we've made arrangements for you to receive the off key of the city sometime this afternoon if you care to come with us after the program.
Did you thank little Buddy Spencer?
Who?
Who sent you in the money for Mary Margaret, care of Mary Margaret?
Oh, we had some rubber money and monopoly money, stage money.
We've had Chinese and Japanese money,
We've had all-
invasion
we've had
marks,
invasion marks.
and
Still have a
finally,
couple.
and some real money.
Yes.
I think that was mighty nice of him. I hope Mary comes up to thank him today because
Oh, she will, Bob, because she's a very generous person.
she
And
is.
she likes to give credit where credit is due.
Mhm.
But speaking of credit and credit is due, we'll now turn to a commercial. And
Yes.
there's no other voice in America that I'd rather hear read this commercial than the following voice. Take
Thank
it
you.
away.
Thank you very much. I know you meant me.
Certainly. Who else?
Right.
Something
Imagine-
about the way you read it. It's
Okay.
great.
I've rehearsed this all morning, and I think I can do my level best.
Friends, here he is, Bob Elliott.
Imagine 1850 for a dinner.
Isn't that great? Now listen.
180.
Listen to this thing objectively, friends.
18 cents. No, that's $1.85, friends.
Let me see.
$1.85 for dinner. 18 and a half cents down.
1850.
1850?
Yeah, that decimal point's in the wrong place there.
Imagine 1850 for dinner.
Wow!
Yes, 1850 for fun and fine food.
No, wait a minute.
Right.
I'm wrong. The phone is just rung. Sammy's on the phone.
18 and a half cents, isn't
He
it?
says we were right originally. It's 18 cents for 5 people.
All right. You dance where cool ocean breezes play along with the best music in town. It's the Casino at Magnolia for dining, for dancing, for lunches.
Hey, look, Bob, I got news for you. You sounded much better at rehearsal. Now, let's pitch into this.
What am I not doing now?
Well, for one thing, you're not as schmaltzy as you were at rehearsal. I don't know. I think the pressure of being on the air has upset you quite a bit.
Yeah, well...
Now, remember, you're with friends,
When
right?
no schmaltz.
Try it again. Right from the top.
Casino at Magnolia for dining, for dancing, for luncheon.
No.
The casino beside the sea
Let me
at
take-
Magnolia.
No. Let me take it and show
A
you.
short and glorious drive along Route 127 from
Excuse me.
to Magnolia with a view of Gloucester Harbor when you arrive.
No.
It's a reasonable price, too. I'll never
That's
cover
it.
at
Now,
the casino.
That's the way we were doing it.
Dinner start $185.
No. $1.85.
$1.85. Here's a wonderful way to spend summer evening or lazy summer Sunday.
All right.
Take a delightful scenic drive to
I'll
the
buy
casino
Formos.
at Magnolia. Stroll through the beautiful grounds overlooking ocean and have a cocktail in the bar,
Right.
dinner
That's
or
cocktail.
luncheon if you wish.
No, there's something about you, Mr. Lee, that won't do.
The dance floor is ocean cool,
Here he is
and
now.
there's
Fred.
just no music.
Here he is with his razzle
Like that transcribed music of Sammy Ice.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
These are the very same records they play for dancing up there at the casino at Magnolia.
1, 2, 3, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Jump. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Jump. No, come back. Hey, you jump too far. Hey, come back. Hey, come on back here. Hey, come back. Hey, look out. Look out. Incidentally, friends, Betty Ann Grove will be there for your listening pleasure Friday and Saturday nights of this
She'll be
week.
there for fun and food, for dancing and dining. She eats there, I believe, when she's there.
I'll tell you
doesn't
what,
she?
friends.
She was having dinner there last
Sure.
time we were there.
Meet all your friends up at the casino at Magnolia, and then you can go somewhere to eat.
That's Casino at Magnolia in Magnolia.
It's a beautiful place, and Bob and I have been there several times,
The last time was Friday night.
as a matter of fact.
That will be the last time.
And it really is. It's a beautiful place, and I'd suggest you go on out there. There's a nice terrace out there. And
Wonderfully
beautiful.
cool.
The property runs right down to the water.
It runs right into the water.
In fact, half the property is underwater.
But it is the place for you to go
To eat, and to sit around and talk,
and dance if you can.
and listen to singers like Betty Ann Grove and
And-
Sammy Eisen.
And his music?
Sammy Eisen sings several songs in the course of an evening.
He hasn't learned any new ones. I was disappointed in finding out.
Well, he
Friday.
hasn't forgotten the old ones, which is even worse, Bob.
I know it. But
If he wouldn't learn any new ones and would kindly forget the old ones, I think
why
it would
don't
be
we
a much
do
better
that,
evening.
that great Sammy Eisen immortal favorite that he has helped to make popular for so many years?
Here, friends, is our radio version of Sammy
I believe
Eisen.
he first did this back in 1898, didn't he?
Well, just after they invented gramophone records.
The bells are ringing.
Oh, Sam, you're killing me.
Oh, me and my gal.
Oh, terrific.
The folks are singing. Oh, me and my gal. Everybody's been knowing. Oh, Louise, everybody. That for weeks we've been going. And for weeks they've been sewing.
For which you haven't studied this song.
Every Susie and Sam, the congregation. Oh, Louise, me and my gal. The parson's waiting for me and my gal. And someday we're gonna have a little.
Now you sound like Sam.
Ringing for me and my gal, Louise.
So think that over, friends.
Good, fellas, good.
So think it over, friends. If you'd like to torture yourself, go up and listen to Sammy Eisen and his orchestra at the
You
casino.
can know where you got it.
It's Strictly.
Big bum.
Incidentally, friends, Sammy has gone to no great expense. In fact, I don't think he's gone to any expense at all to bring in an electric organ. And an electric organ with the Sammy Eisen Orchestra.
Got through with.
You know what it's like, friends? It's like putting, see if
a
I'm
harmonica
right,
with
brandy
a
on
pot.
shredded wheat. I mean, that's exactly what it's like. He's brought in this beautiful electric organ, and incidentally, it's a player-type organ. The man
I thought
there,
somebody was playing.
No. The man sits there. He looks like he's playing, but he's pumping a pedal, and there's a roll going around.
And
in the
incidentally, if Mr. Scott is listening, he's only getting half the fee for that.
That's right.
Because he really doesn't have to know any music at all.
He doesn't have to read music or anything. He just has to have a regulation-type uniform that says Sammy Eisen on the back. And, of course, sneakers. And he just sits there making like he is playing this organ. But I could detect it immediately.
Well, of course, you have a better eye for that stuff than
Certainly I have, Bob.
I was interested in other things. Well, now, we were getting back to Linda's house. We never did get any further with that. What is Miss Evans going to do? Anything in particular over there?
She's in here. See,
She must be waiting for this week in Boston.
I appear on her program several times a week.
Yes. Uh-huh.
And she's only returning the courtesy of dropping in on this feature production
I
see. Yes.
Yes.
Chris Evans, incidentally, friends, is the person who goes on vacation, and this is what she considers great fun. Wandering through old cemeteries.
She considers that great fun.
Can you imagine it? She and her husband walking through old cemeteries. Look at this. This guy died in 1600.
Wow.
Oh, boy, that's a long time out.
Gee, I'll say. Shows you how time flies, kind of.
Well, of course, for me, I'd rather go swimming, but everyone
To
has
his
their
own
own way.
particular taste.
Sure. And reading funny things on markers.
On what?
On markers.
Oh, yes. Can't
But
think
be
of it
that as it
offhand,
may,
but I know
friends,
what you mean. Oh, I'm calling Richmond 21750.
Hello?
Is this the House of Television?
No, it ain't.
I'm sorry, I was trying to get Richmond
This is the house of McGee.
Trying to get Richmond 21750. Sorry.
My number?
1750 is your number?
21750. Yes, of Richmond, Indiana.
Oh, no,
Lovely.
I want the Boston Exchange, Richmond 2.
Oh, hang on. I'll get the operator.
Well, I'll get her. It'll save time if I get
Okay.
her.
Whatever you think best. I got to get back out in the North 40 anyway.
Okay, then.
So
Bye,
long.
and good luck with your crop this fall.
Thanks. Well, it isn't a crop out there. It's a bunch of hogs.
Oh, okay.
Sure. But a
Good.
good crop anyway, huh?
Hello, operator. I'm trying to get Richmond 2.
That'll
yes.
be ham, you know. That's what
Richmond
hogs are.
21750.
Now, one good thing about my hogs, I never butcher them.
It's
They
the
die a
house-
natural death.
The House of Television operator. Is
I
anyone
like
there?
it. They taste it that way. You know what I mean?
Will you ring them, please?
Excuse me.
She's
but
ringing
somebody's
right
on my
now,
line
friend.
here with me.
She's ringing the House of Television now at Richmond 21750 in just a moment.
Oink, oink, oink. Get out of here, you hogs.
Wait a minute. I believe you put me through to Richmond, Indiana again, operator.
Oink.
I want Boston,
Quiet
Richmond.
down, will you, bossy? I'm trying to answer the phone.
Hello? Is this Richmond 21750?
Yes.
Is this the house? No, it couldn't be.
Yes.
The House of Television?
Yes. What do you want?
Well, I've heard on the
Well, look,
radio.
we're on lunch now. Could you call back in about 20 minutes?
Well, I've heard.
Thanks. So long.
Hello? Hello? That must be one of the special operators who was awaiting my call, but...
Yes, that's right. I'm a special. I'm still hanging on listening to what you're going to say about me. So long.
Well, I'll tell you what I called about. I wanted to get a free home demonstration of the new Admiral television.
I imagine you're the kind of guy who'd like to have a free television set, period. Well, you're
what
not
they-
going to get one here, brother.
That's what they tell
I'll
us.
get $229 and some odd cents. I ain't checked.
95.
95.
I
yeah.
checked, too.
$22.95 down.
That's right, 10%.
Then you can take our convenient 8-minute pay plan and finish up.
That's right. That's exactly what I'm calling
You like
about.
it?
I want to see the set before I buy
What do you
it.
mean you want to see the set? I'm telling you it's okay.
They offered a free home demonstration. Would you give me another operator,
Down
please?
here if you want to look at it. We ain't run out. Where do you live?
Well, look, they say I'm...
Belfast, Maine or something?
No.
Drop
I
dead.
live right here in
Look, I'm on
Boston.
lunch. Call
They-
back later.
Well,
will you?
all right.
Talk to the boss.
Okay.
Look, I don't have to work.
Okay.
Don't forget that. I mean, I'm
You're
independently
independently wealthy, I know.
I just do this to keep out of mischief. So long.
Okay. Well, that's a funny thing. I've been hearing all day on the radio that if you call the House of Television, you can arrange with their friendly special operators for a free home demonstration of the
Oh, that's
amazing
right.
new Admiral television console set.
If you get me in a good mood, that is.
You
Well,
can
you get
have
me in a
this
very bad mood.
set in your own
I'm
home
very whimsical.
tonight. You name the time and they'll deliver it at the time you want. And they'll install it and you can see it then. And if you just, I believe,
The boss
operator,
says, boy,
I
you have to
believe,
check with us
operator,
on
that
it.
other person is still on the line.
The boss can go around saying that all day, but he better come down and check with us before he says that. You know what I mean?
I'll try this number again. This other phone, maybe I'll get a different operator. Richmond 21750.
Hello?
Is this the House of Television?
He ain't running this afternoon, Mac.
Oh, wait a minute. I have the wrong one here, I guess, again. I'll just hang up.
He's been scratched.
How about Fleet Boy?
Looks good.
Okay. I'll try Richmond 21750 again.
Hello? House of Television. Richmond 21750, 2295 Downsea.
Say, this is more like it. Can you have it set, an Admiral console television set, in my home tonight?
What time do you want it there, sir?
About 22 minutes of 8.
It will be there exactly at 22 minutes before 8, and it will cost you nothing.
Gee, isn't that wonderful? You're one of the friendly special operators that I've been trying to get for 5 minutes.
Yes, that's right. Exactly it.
Uh-huh. Do you actually make these installations yourself?
No, I dispatch an underling.
Uh-huh. And he brings the set down and installs it, eh?
Absolutely.
And there's no obligation, no cost. It's just a plain free trial.
We beat your head in if you don't buy it.
Oh, okay. And the
Aye.
number to call again is what? Richmond 2?
Let me see. Wait till I look at the phone. Richmond 21750.
House of Television.
Sure.
Richmond 21750.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I see.
Bye.
Oh, well, one other thing.
Yeah?
Where do you live?
I live right here in town.
Oh, well, what's the address, please?
Well, we can use this address right here.
What, are you afraid to give an address?
Bring it right up here to the station.
All right, what station is that?
That's
Wait a minute, I'll check. HDH.
HDH, yes.
All right, we'll have it right
Okay.
up there. Mm-hmm.
All right, sir. I hate to hang up, but there's a bugle player who has to work right now.
All right. Well, it's one of those things.
Oh, we should find out about
I
it.
suppose we should. The first two races in the quarterfinals for the coming 12,200 Futurity. America's richest purse event for greyhound juveniles. These are the little greyhounds. They top the 10-race program for tonight at Wonderland Revere. You want to see these quarterfinal eliminations, for out of the great Wonderland Futurity will come the champions of next season. The greyhounds that will romp away with your hearts and the 1950 records.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight's quarterfinals will be over the the nasty cough you have, Bob.
It is. I'll try some of my cough medicine. It usually makes it better.
Well, tonight's quarterfinals will be over the new Wonderland course of 525 yards, a distance that calls for fast getaway and lightning speed. See 10 great races
4
tonight.
legs also.
See 10 great races tonight at Wonderland Revere. The post time, first race 7:45. Daily double closes at 7:30. Revere is near from Boston by MTA from Maverick Station, from everywhere over wide highways. Floodlighted free parking lots are provided for the convenience of those of you who drive. Again, thanks for listening to us, friend.
Thanks to our writers, our producer, our director and engineer,
Thanks to
the
everybody.
entire staff of Matinee with Bob and Ray.
You've all
Back
been
again
wonderful
tomorrow.
to us.
Same time, 1 o'clock over WHDH. Where?
In Boston, Bob?
Boston, yeah,
How did we
I
get
think.
here?